audio working? Okay. Okay, we had some little difficulties there. We're going to do some Earthbound. Like I said, you've seen kind of what's going on this one. This is going to be quite a few different parts. This is kind of a game I'm not 100% familiar with. It is a part of a trilogy that was... The games are released in... they were released in Japan as part of the Mother trilogy. There's 3 of them. This is the second one, but it was released as Earthbound here because we didn't get the first Mother game. So it was released as Earthbound here because it wouldn't have made much sense for them to call it Mother 2, and we didn't even get the first one. So the first thing you're going to notice is the text speed when you pick your game. It says, which style of windows do you prefer? Plain flavor, mint flavor, strawberry flavor, banana flavor, or peanut flavor? I'm going to go with mint. As you can see, I've got another save game going. I'm not 100% familiar with the game. So what I'm going to be doing off stream is kind of playing a little bit of the game to be familiar with it so that I can show you guys more things. We're just going to keep their names about the same so that we don't get confused. That's going to be Ness. This is going to be Paula. You can also pick Don't Care on the bottom left corner of the screen. That'll name them. You can go through different names until you see one you like. I think this is Jeff. And I believe the last one's name is Pooh. Yeah, you heard me right. Pooh. Okay. And you can name your pet. Your pet's actual name is King. Of course, I picked Don't Care, and it ran through some names like that. We're going to use the one I'm using on the other playthrough, which is Sparky. Favorite homemade food, I'm going to use what I used the last time. I'm going to put pizza. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but it kind of does. It's like your food will be pizza, and your favorite thing will be what your major psychic power is that you have in the game. So I'm gonna put games just to make it easy. This game's got weird music and things. Yeah, everything else. I'm going to go over that with you as we go along through the playthrough, so we won't have to talk about that. Onett, a small town in Eagleland. You know, because I'll tell you what's going on and everything else. We are going to do some changing on some things I was doing on the previous playthrough that I was doing. So we'll see if that makes a difference or not. Ness's house. Of course, Ness is asleep. And a loud thud hits the ground, shakes the ground. He pops up out of bed. What in the world's that? You just go to the door and touch it. Lights come on. You can go a couple different places, but we're just going to do what we need to do. You talk to your mom. She said, what was the noise? You don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out. Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I ask you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. She's not worried that you're going. She just wants you to change out of your pajamas. I think you're supposed to go into your sister's room and go get the I don't know if you're supposed to do it or not yet. I think you're supposed to go get the bat first. She says, hey bro, did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? You go over here and you get this package. And, okay, that's a problem. You have to hit check to check stuff. And then a status tells you what like your statuses are. Like how many experience points for next level. Your psychic abilities, your psychic points, your hit points, your experience points. Offense, defense, speed, guts, vitality, IQ, and luck. All those are kind of self-explanatory except for guts. Guts is what determines your critical hit chance on this game when you're fighting enemies. So there's that. Of course, you can equip weapon, body, arms, other. Goods is just an ATM card for right now. I'll explain what that ATM card does. So we're going to open the present. Just crack bat. Take it. And you're going to have to go in and equip the bat. And then you're going to head downstairs. You can move at an isometric angle, but also at a straight angle too. And you're going to talk to your dog. He didn't come with you this time, so you going out the door. Go down through here. There's people everywhere. You can talk to them if you want, but you don't have to. Because I'll explain to you some of the stuff that's going on. I'm going to go down here. You see the whole town's in a ruckus. Police officers and all kinds of stuff. What is going on? So we're going to head through here. We're going to head up here. We're going to get this package that's up here. Again, you're going to hit check. That's going to be a bread roll. If you ever need to see what anything does, just look at goods and hit bread roll and then hit help. It'll tell you bread roll when eaten you recover about 30 hit points. By the way, on this goods screen, there are no more screens other than this, and there's one per character. You can only hold what will fit in the text in this box on this screen. Once you reach that amount, you cannot hold any more items. So don't be scared to sell items. Don't be scared to, use items. This gentleman up here, you'll talk to him a little bit later. You'll go over here. You'll talk to, you can talk to your friend here, or Pokey, or you can talk to one of them, and they'll tell you that he's your friend or whatever. But whenever he tells you that you can go home, you see there's a big meteorite up there, but you can't do anything with it. We will talk to this guy real quick because I think he says to come back and he'll show you something. Meteorite fell down, went boom. It was a real mess for a while. It's fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you, whoops, I almost told you about my, by the way, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job. You know I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? You check Treasure Hunter. This is Liar Exaggerate's house. Love the name. Don't know how much of this will get done on this setup. Like I said, I won't be talking to a lot of the non-playable characters right off the bat. So we'll see what we can get done in this first part. And what we're pressed for time with, we won't do. You go back up here and you talk to your mom again. And she welcomes you home. She don't want. She says it's not necessary to talk to about it now. It's late. Scoot off to bed. You have to go to bed. It says later that night. You hear a knock at the door. Well, it's supposed to be a knock at the door. This game's got weird music and weird noises and stuff and everything else. Everybody's wondering who's knocking at the door this late at night. Even your mom says that. Would you answer it? Of course, you go to answer it, and it's Pokey again. And he says, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed, his brother's Picky. Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual, snicker. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks. They're the local ruffians, and they were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm going to get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? You tell him yes. Good buddy, let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? So you tell your mom She says, I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Sparky along. Crack the bat in Tracy's room could help out a time like this. We already got it. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it, but I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. Your mom just always thinks you should change out of your jammies. Now, for the first little bit, you want to level up. And once you get to about level 8, you'll get a psychic ability. If you've got the time to do it, you can take the time to level up to level 8. It does take a little while. You will get a life up spell before that, probably around level 3 or so. You tell the dog you want him to go with you, and he joins you and he fights with you. And then you go out in front and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. So you take Pokey with you. Pokey does absolutely nothing. Now, to save your game and also to see other things on this game, you will pick up a phone. The green phones cost at least $1. The black phones cost nothing. And you'll talk to your dad, and that's how you save the game. Also, you'll be noticing that sometimes we'll get drops from enemies that will be food. You will notice that we don't get money. The money that you get from fighting the enemies is when you talk to your dad, he'll have deposited money into your account and he'll tell you how much is in there, and then you have to use your ATM card and go to an ATM and withdraw it. Kind of good, kind of bad. If you lose, if you get killed in battle, you lose a portion of the money that you currently have in your hand. So in a way, it's kind of better to not hold as much. Of course, now you're going to talk to your dad here. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero at least. Wahaha, slam, beep. So if you talk to him again, you can dial him there. He tells you the experience to get to the next level and record. He's also thinking about heating the hay for the night. I have created a record of your adventure to this point, and good night, sleep tight. And he does this each time that you do this. And you can hit continue or end. If you hit continue, you keep playing. If you hit end, it kind of stops there and it won't let you go until you hit like reset. So we're going to hit continue. And yes, you like to work hard just like your mother, but I don't think it's good to work too hard. Click beep beep beep. You'll have the same conversation every time. What you want to do for the first couple levels is just stay near the house. Enemy encounters, when you come up on them, if there will be like a swirl or some kind of pattern, if it's blue, you start off on equal footing and whoever has the most speed goes first. If it's green, you get a preemptive strike. And if it's red, they get a preemptive strike. So you need to try to approach enemies from the front like I just now did right there with the blue screen. So you engage the coil snake. You can hit bash, which is a regular attack. PSI, which is psychic when you get it. Goods, which is the things that are in your inventory. You can defend. You can auto fight, or you can run away. We're going to fight some enemies. Pokey will not attack. It just keeps saying what he does. And if I think that we're going to get killed on the next one or something like that, I will go and I'll go back to the house and charge up. As you see, the snake only gives you one experience point and not much else. The crows are 4 experience points. And try not to stare too bad at the trippy background in the fights. Try to focus on the enemy. So we're going to fight the spiteful crow. Sometimes you'll miss, sometimes they're missed. See, he stole my bread roll. Don't worry about him stealing too much of your stuff, though. You can usually get stuff after a while. And he's dodging our attacks. That's great. And he became tame. Now, you won't get your bread roll back, which sucks, but, you know. He left a present. There's a cookie. You take it. Your level's now 2. Your offense went up. Hit points went up. Power points, or psychic points went up. And you get life up on level 2. I didn't realize it was level 2 that you got it on. To see what the cookie does. When eaten, you recover about 6 hit points. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. You will have to fight these stray dogs. Or runaway dogs, I'm sorry. Gotta be a little bit careful here because we're not getting much help from the other two. When it says whatever it is became tame, that means you've won the fight. So we're gonna go back right now. We have life up, but we don't have a whole lot of psychic points. We'll use it here after. But you want to get up to about level 3 or level 4, really, before you go to where the meteorite is. So you want to just kind of stay by the house. And she gives you some pizza. Pokey, you don't like pizza, too, do you? Too bad. The only bad thing is she makes you go to bed each... Oh, no, she doesn't. I thought she made you go to bed each time, but she doesn't. So, see, 9 experience points for 2nd level. Not too hard to gain a couple of levels. It's not a bad idea to gain a couple of levels. I almost got a preemptive strike on that stupid crow. You gotta worry about the crows and the dogs. They do a lot of damage sometimes, and sometimes they don't do anything at all. See, like it said right there, he had a big grin on his face. Now, if it says smashed like it just did, that means that that person did a critical hit on the enemy. That's what you want. See, now they're leaving behind the cookie. We're gonna go fight the dog thing over here, the runaway dog, kind of like a runaway train. You know, never coming back. You gotta watch here, right here, because you're down to 18. You'll hear me hit the buttons. I'm just trying to get through the dialogue to make it a little bit faster. I'm gonna go back to the house and heal up again because I should have leveled up. No, I didn't level up. Once you get to a higher level, I noticed that these snakes, you can run into them, but the snakes won't fight you. Well, you won't fight them. It'll lock up like you're supposed to fight them, but it won't let you fight them, and you just get the 1 experience point no matter what. Now, let me show you how this money thing works. As you see, the dad deposited $20 into your banking account, taking away what you spent. You should now have $50 in the bank. So, see, like I said, he has the money put into the bank. You do want to have some money because you're getting ready to go to a city and you'll have to do some stuff and buy some stuff there that you can use. That should have preemptive strike, but it's not. I don't know why it wasn't. I touched him in the back. That should have leveled us up right there to level 3. And they left a cookie. Now level 3. Offense went up by 2. Guts went up by 1. Vitality went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Hit points went up by 13. Psychic points went up by 3. So we'll fight a couple more battles. And then we'll go back and we'll charge up everything. And then we should be able to make it to the meteor site. This is the only way to really level up is to fight stuff, so you wanna do what you can. You gotta kind of pay attention to how many cookies you have, because after a while those cookies will add up and they'll take up a whole portion of your inventory. You can sell some once you get to town. Snakes aren't really that hard most of the time. As you see, Sparky's biting him. Yeah, he bit us that time. Just missed. Good gosh, come on. There we go. He should be dead there. Okay, I think I'm going to actually go back to the house and save. And then we'll go to the meteorite landing site. I know we're not like level 4, and we won't be, but we'll be good enough where we're at. Should be good enough anyway. Because now we have a healing spell too. Got lucky he didn't attack right there. How many points do we need of experience before we level up again? 18. Oh gosh. That's a lot. I could have fought that Ur dog over there, but that's okay. Go ahead and get our... I think you have to sleep before you can get your... Psychic, no? Not real sure. 17 more dollars. Have him record. You always want to do that because you don't want to die and end up back where you are. The best thing to do is, I'm playing this on the NES or on the SNES Mini. You see that up there that just was flying around? That's a butterfly. That's a magic butterfly. I hadn't seen one yet until just now. If you get them, they replenish. They're supposed to replenish your life and your psychic points. And all the dog is doing is barking at this stupid snake. He's not helping me fight. Let's see if we can get a hold of that butterfly. There we go. That's the first one I've encountered. Magic butterfly made nest relax. And didn't give me my hit points back. No, I'll have to see what they do another time. Maybe it'll just give you your psychic points back. I don't really know on that one. Now you gotta watch some of these trees, because some of the enemies will come flying right out of the trees and you won't even see them. Sometimes. You always don't mind if the enemy doesn't attack. That's always a good thing. The more times they don't attack, the better off you are. Because then that way, if you miss attacks and stuff, you're going to still be fine. See, we're probably going to level up on the either on the way there or on the way back. We're probably going to level up. See, he bit me right off the bat. Of course, Pokey's not helping us at all either. These trees will come flying right out of them. Talk to him again. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. I'm glad to hear that. So now you're going to be fighting by yourself. So you go over here and you talk to Picky. He says, "Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Geez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother." So he joins your party too, but you don't really fight with him either. You can check the meteor. Caution, there are still lots of fires burning here and there. It's hot. You try to leave, and it says, "Ness, do you hear a buzzing sound that sounds like a bee flying around?" You tell it yes anyway. Yes, you can hear it. A bee comes out. A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And in the future, all is devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. So his name's Buzz Buzz, and he joins your store. He joins your party for a short time. Ness, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Geez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. No, Pokey, I don't think he was talking about you. Much of a chicken. We'll be coming back to his house here in just a couple minutes. There's nothing to fight when you're coming back because there's going to be a storyline and a story fight coming up. You'll see one of the stronger enemies of the game. It's been a long time, Buzz Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygus' plans. But, Buzz Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. So you're going to fight a Starman Jr. These would normally be hard, but all we're going to do is we're going to attack because Buzz Buzz is going to keep a shield up. So nobody's going to get hit with anything, and you're just going to wail on him until he's dead. And of course, Picky attacks with you, but he doesn't do a whole lot. Buzz Buzz does the majority of the damage and keeps the shield on you. So, and that's why you can't be hit by like the fire and stuff like that he uses. So basically, this is one of those easy matches where you just keep attacking, and you could even put it probably on auto fight. You know, it'd probably be okay. It's just made longer with each one of them. It says like the psychic shield made the fire disappear, and then he was defeated. And you get experience points for this fight as well, along with money. You leveled up to level 4, and it says, oh baby, and it says offense went up by 3, defense went up by 2, speed went up by 2, guts went up by 1, luck went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 3, maximum psychic points went up by 2. Ness realized the power of I forget you get hypnosis. It doesn't necessarily work a lot of the time, though. I didn't get it to work. Whew, I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygus, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygus' influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. So we're going to take Pokey and Picky back to their house. Their mom just looks terrifyingly scary. You're going to talk to the dad. I'm really sorry my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. They run off. You can go talk to them if you want, but you don't have to. The dad comes back and says something really weird. He says, by the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've owed your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. She says, my husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. She mistakes Buzz Buzz for a bee. Well, a dung beetle. I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. And she kills Buzz Buzz. And you go over and talk to him. You can talk to them again, but he goes, gasp, I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See? You. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygus, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onet. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Yes. Alright, you are a very intelligent young man, and oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Gasp, before I pass on. I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 Your Sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. But did you want to hear the story one more time? Tell him no. Good. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Gasp. You get the Sound Stone. That goes into your inventory too, by the way. So then it becomes day. We're going to save the game, and then we're going to go down to the town of Onet. We're going to work on leveling up and getting some other stuff. Every now and then, the game will stop periodically, and this guy will come down. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say Fuzzy Pickles. And he'll come down, he'll take a picture. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. They show them at the end of the game. So you're going to be on your own for quite a while. You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some pizza and scoot up to bed. So you're going to go back up to bed. And then, like I said, we're going to save. Takes a long time to get leveled up to where you need to go. Basically, you can beat... I would level up to 5 or 6 before taking on the boss in the town, pretty much. There are some enemies to fight down there. Now I have $97 in the bank. See 58 by the next level. That's going to be a while. There's some enemies in the town that you can fight, and they're not... They can do damage, but you can get experience points from them. And that's what you kind of want to happen, because you can use the life up now, and so you don't have to worry about too much about it. The only bad thing is now you're fighting by yourself, so you really have to be careful of fights that you pick and things like that, because there's a cookie. We'll end up selling most of these cookies when we go to the town. See, like right there, I didn't even have to fight the snake. I just got the 1 experience from him. Oh, we need to go to Liar Exaggerate's house. Well, we might as well fight the... Well, I don't know. We might fight the crow. Why not? Let's fight the crow. See, I got him right there, and it's a green one. And I get a chance for a surprise opening attack. And as you see, I had my back turned to him, but I still got the preemptive strike. Killed him on one hit. Hey, that's nothing wrong with that. It was a cookie. Let's take the cookie. So I stole my bread roll, but they're giving me a buttload of cookies. I should have went to the dude's house. Okay. It does help that you don't have to fight the snakes every time you encounter them now, because it's a win. I just don't know why it really does it, but it is what it is. But at least you don't have to do nothing. So. I was gonna say some of this is gonna be leveling up, so you know, you can watch it if you want. You don't have to. You can watch whenever we hit main points. You can always move still a little bit right before the fight starts to maybe, like if they jumped you from behind, you may be able to get switched around to where it will be, you'll be on even footing. So if you see that that's going to be an issue, you may try to move yourself to get into a better position so that you don't get, so that they don't get a free attack on you. So we're going to go in this house. You're going to talk to him. He says, I'm doing this because I trust you first. Let's go to the basement. Ah, I can tell by the look on your face you don't want to hang out, do you? That's alright. After all, we are not even related. I know you think I'm a big liar, but maybe I'll surprise you. None of that dialogue sounds good. So you're going to go down this long ladder and follow him. He keeps running, pretty much. You just keep following him. I don't think there's any enemies down in here. So, Nest Buddy, I found proof of a great treasure, a huge haul. Yah, ha, ha. I'll show you, but you're the only one. Come on. You do have to do this. It's a big old statue. If it's a sign of what lies below, I just need a little time. My destiny is to find and dig up the buried treasure. I'll eat garlic and work out to help strengthen myself. Go home now. You're getting in the way of my work. You may start to get greedy thoughts. I meant to hit check again. The golden statue is glowing strangely. So, now we're going to go out of the cave. I'll show you some stuff of the town and then we'll probably quit. Because I'll have to get more money and I'll have to level up, and I'll do that off of the stream. That way you guys don't have to watch, and you can just pick back up where we are. We'll fight back to the town. We can go to the town this way. Game gets a little aggravating when you can't attack or when you miss an attack. It's a little on my nerves. I'll show you some highlight places of the town that you really need to go. Again, you talk to most of the people, they kind of tell you what's going on and how to play the games and how to play the game and things like that. By the way, if that bird would have attacked me just now whenever I attacked the snake, there would have been, I would have fought two enemies. Also, when you're flashing, you have a better chance of a preemptive strike. Like I just now got. And he dodged it, so that didn't help us at all. He grinned and he dodged again. I finally hit him. And he stole a cookie, which is not a big deal. The town you're going to will have a lot more things. that you can buy that are healing items and things like that, and I got the cookie right back anyway. I attacked him from the side and I still didn't get a preemptive strike. I think it's just luck sometimes. We've got to be getting close to leveling up, or at least halfway there or something. 27, yeah. I was gonna say, we've been brawling for a while. You can go down here, and you'll reach the town of Onett. First thing you want to do is go into the library. You want to talk to the receptionist, and you want to borrow a map. Isn't the only thing on the map. All the info is there except for the info that isn't there. And you can press the X button to review the map. She tells you that it's at the top of the controller. So you can do this. The food is where you can buy stuff. The hospital is if you get a status ailment or if one of your characters passes out, and that's pretty much death. The hotel is where you can heal up and save your game. We're going to go to what says shop. Well, first we're going to go up and we're going to get a hat first. That's a defensive thing. You see that kid right there? You get over near him, and then you have to kind of work your way into it and press forward. There'll be these kids up in the tree. You talk to this one. He'll give you his Mr. Baseball cap. I know you've wanted it for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. So you get the cap. You'll do what you did with the baseball bat. You will go in and equip on the other. That'll give you a little bit more defense. Okay, so we're right back Magic Butterfly again. That's the second one I've seen. I didn't get to see any on my playthrough. That mole's a good guy. You can talk to him. You can go and look at some of these other buildings, but for right now, we're just going to show some stuff. I noticed this nasty dig around the trash can next to the building here, and there's a hamburger inside. And the hamburger... hamburger gives you back about 50 hit points. So you want it. If you go into the burger shop, like I said, you'll have that. I don't think you can be hit or hurt by the vehicles. So what you do is when you go in here, you can talk to the dog. He's being possessed by the spirit of the game designer. Do you see the window showing HP and PP at the bottom of the screen? When you go to a store that has equipable items, this window will either flash, look normal, or become black. I forgot to say this. If you're allowed to equip an item and it is stronger than your current item, the window will flash. If the item's power is equal to or less than your current equipped item, the window looks normal. If you can't equip an item, the window is black. Okay. And there's an ATM right here. This phone will cost you $1 at least. So you don't really want to use those unless you have to. This lady right here sells you just cold remedy. So if you don't need that, you don't have to worry about it. This guy right here is going to sell you a... he's got a cracked bat, a t-ball bat, a yo-yo, a baseball cap, and a cheap bracelet. Now you see as I go by the baseball cap, the box at the bottom of the screen does nothing, and on the cracked bat it does nothing. On the t-ball bat it glows, on the yo-yo it glows, and on the cheap bracelet, well, it doesn't really glow, but it bounces. You want to buy the cheap bracelet, but you're going to have to fight around a little bit to get enough money to afford it, and you want the t-ball bat as well. We want the t-ball bat. Tell him that you need to sell, and you're going to sell some cookies so that you have enough, because if you buy the t-ball bat and then you buy something else, you're going to run out of room. He buys them for $3. The good thing is if you, and that's a bad thing, you can only sell or buy one thing at a time, which takes a little while. We're still gonna have to get some money from the ATM. We're gonna hang on to about 4 cookies. Say no. So how much money do we have, and how much money do we need? 48. We got 29. Okay. 29. Talk to. Oh yeah, we don't want to talk to the machine. We want to. You want to use the ATM card. Going withdraw. Your account currently shows a balance of $148. So you're going to withdraw out. $19, I guess, would be what we want. If you have enough right now to buy the bracelet, get the bracelet. If you don't have enough, work until you do have enough to get the bracelet. Trust me, it will make a lot better. If he says, do you want to like equip it here, just go ahead and equip it. That way you can go ahead and equip it, and he can buy your cracked bat for $9 so that you don't have to hold it. Let's see how much the bracelet is. See how now the yo-yo, how all of them are just nothing, and then the cheap bracelet it starts glowing, or it starts blinking. The cheap bracelet is $98. I'm not real sure that we have $98, but let's look anyway. Let's go ahead and get it, because we're going to be getting some more money here before too long. $98 out. And you're not really going to have to buy. I didn't have to get $98 out. I would have been fine. I forgot we got a little bit of money for that cracked bat. So we'll go ahead and buy this cheap bracelet. I made the mistake of not buying this first, and your defense goes up because of that. So now you have a T-ball bat, a cheap bracelet, and a Mr. Baseball cap. This may make the boss a little bit simpler for you. I made the mistake of not getting the cheap bracelet and fighting the boss, and it took me quite a while to beat the boss. Now as you go down through here, there's nothing really too major. As you go on down though, you see this gentleman in this fence with this robot. That's the first boss pretty much. Well, kind of. They don't really label them as bosses. What you want to do is you want to go up to the hotel first. And you want to see how much it is to spend the night. $35. So you need to go get some money from the ATM, which is conveniently back in this room. We might as well just take it all out. We'll be getting it back here in a minute, so don't worry about that. This will heal you up and everything else, and then like I said, we're going to save the game. And then after we save the game, we're going to go fight a couple of people. That cheap bracelet didn't come cheap at all, did it? It wasn't very cheap. Your dad should actually put money into your bank account. there's another thing that can open up somewhere in there that's it's not really worth it. It's an Escargo Express, and the Escargo Express will it's a company that your sister works for, and they'll come get like 3 things from you that you can store. Problem with that is it takes them a long time to get there, and you can only store 3 items. That's that big delivery truck that y'all seen going around lately. So what you want to do is go down here. There's also a bakery that you can buy food from. You're gonna go down to this game corner. You can fight a few of these people. They talk about Frank. You're gonna fight a couple of these. These pogo punks. I think it's the skate punks that can call reinforcements. I think the pogo punk's just by himself. But see, I hit him twice, and I gained 15 experience. He left a hamburger, which is way better than the cookie. So you see if you can talk or fight any of the other ones. Some of them disappear, some of them come back. Here's a skate punk. He sometimes will call them reinforcements. You want to not let him do that. We're going to fight a few of them down here and level up a little bit. We won't go fight Frank yet. You see we just leveled up and everything went up a little bit. We're not going to go fight Frank and the machine yet. We very well could, but we're not going to. Because we want to get some money back and we want to take care of some of these enemies. See, he called the pogo punk in, but you want to kill the skate punk first. That way, he can't bring anybody in. We're getting quite lucky on hitting stuff too. Okay. See, 27 experience. You gain a lot by beating them. What you do want to do is you want to come in here. Shoot, I did the wrong thing first. Go back outside and check the trash can right beside it here. There will be a can of fruit juice. I know, again, nasty. One of them in here will fight you. And there's one upstairs that'll fight you, and then the one at the door will fight you too. But when you kill them, they don't come back, I don't think. The other ones outside, they'll come back every so often, but the ones in here won't come back. See, we got another hamburger. Hamburger! Those two just, that one down there at the bottom just talks to you. One of these will fight you, but I forget which one. It's not that one. It's this one. Gave a hint to my own enemy. I'm such a rockin' dude. I obviously have total confidence in my own ability. So are you ready to get it on, Spanky? Another skate punk. You want to watch your hit points. Wow. One hit kill. I'm doing a lot better than I was doing the other day. You can't interact with any of the machines, which is a major bummer. We're going to take this guy on at the door. He says, hey kid, do you want to become a member? You just tell him no. He's a little bit harder. He's the Yes Man Junior. And he missed us the first time. Yeah, he swings his hula hoop. He's not much harder than the punks that are around. So you don't have to worry too much about that. Now once you go out the back door, Frank is out there. You might be able to beat him at level 5, or you might want to level up to level 6. I'll probably go off the stream and level up to level 6 before fighting him. Oh crap. Crap! This is a problem. I got jumped. Let's see if we can use some life up. Okay, hit points are maxed out. Okay. Out of these two, you want to take the skate punk down first, but the Yes Man Jr. is pretty damaging as well. So, alright, Mighty took the skate punk down with one hit. We did. And the Yes Man Jr. has missed 2 attacks. We got lucky. We got real lucky. And I do mean really lucky. $25 experience points. So for right now, we're going to go back up here to the hotel. Like I said, just remember where all those guys are and you can go down there and fight them. We don't have any money in the ATM. We got to call Dad first. $158 into your bank account. Experience to next level is 35. That's time nothing really, since we got the money. It's like, hey Dad, yeah, you put in the money and well, we don't care the rest of it. How much is it? 35. Okay, so I need $30. Let's go sell those cookies first, and then we'll come back and we'll do it that way. Because more than likely, you're not going to use the cookies. They're only 5, and you're really not going to use the can of juice either. So let's go sell those. I probably could have sold them at any store. It probably wouldn't have mattered. I was doing there for a minute. And this way we'll get some money for, and we'll free up some room in our inventory. Oh my gosh. Really? Free up some room in here. I'm not gonna have enough money, but we're gonna be a lot closer than what we were. Keep the hamburgers for right now. It's a good thing, I guess, that the ATM doesn't charge fees, huh? Kind of a little bank teller joke there. $35. $16. I don't hardly keep any of the cash because almost anywhere you go on the game, you're not gonna, well, you're gonna use money, but there's gonna be an ATM right there that you can just pick up the money on and just use it. And like I said, if you die in battle, you lose a lot of that you had. You know what? Maybe we'll go try to fight Frank. What do you guys think? We'll save it right here and we'll go to try to fight him. We got a little bit of time. Try not to get into too many fights when you're going down there to fight Frank. Because you don't want to... Crap! He fell down. Okay, well. And he did. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Another hamburger. That's always a good thing. Let's go in here. And we'll go through the door. It took me a while to beat this guy the first time, but I think I maybe had figured out what happened. I'm Frank. You are? Come on, can't you at least say your name? Love the music here. It's like a 50s thing. Frank attacked. He's rather menacing and kind of scary looking. He brandished a knife. That's his worst attack, is brandishing a knife. And I'm going to tell you right now, you need to heal when he hits you. Now, he'll also do this thing where it says Frank says something nasty. And when Frank says something nasty, it's not too bad because it just lowers your guts, which means your critical hit goes down. But at least he doesn't attack you. Now, see, now he only hit me for 9 that time, so don't worry about that. It's only when he hits you with that big attack that you got to worry about it. See, now he's dead. Now, you got to be real careful because if you don't have enough... Okay, we leveled up. But if you don't have enough... health, Fail-Proof Frank can't be beaten. Puff, puff, puff. And this is Frankie Stein Mark II. If you need to, you heal up at the beginning of this attack. You generate a burst of steam. He's going to hit me. I'm going to try to get 2 attacks in. Through a punch, 13 hit points of damage. Okay. That bracelet makes a world of difference. We're going to go ahead and recover some life, and he's just going to generate a burst of steam. He always does a generate a burst of steam before he attacks. So if you want to try to heal up during a time, try to remember how many times he's used that. Or if he's going to be using that. That way you're not a lot of bad stuff. There we hit him with a good critical hit. And we beat him. Beat him right there. 76 experience. We're up to level 6, by the way. Halfway to level 7. This is my first defeat. Fail-Proof Frank is just now Failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there to allow certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get to Giant Step, that's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the Touring Entertainer's shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Ness, you become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. Now, the good thing is, when you go back to talk to Frank, you look much stronger. Would you like to rest? He will replenish your hit points and your power points. Or your psychic points. Your adventure is just beginning. And see, he'll raise them up. Now you got 107 to your next level. We'll go talk to the mayor. Okay. Ran up on me and said, yeah. They'll tell you different stuff whenever you do that. There's that butterfly again. Good gosh, I've seen a bunch of them this time. So let's go up and... go up to, well, I missed my spot here. I think it's Town Hall. Yeah, Town Hall. And I can't cut through the grass. I thought maybe I could cut through the grass. Let's go, Ness. We'll go get the key and then we'll save the game, and because we probably won't get attacked. Might have to sell a hamburger or two. Now that's the secretary. She won't let you in until you beat Frank. Hey, I'm Mayor B.H. Perkle. It's so nice to meet you. You beat up the town bullies, punched them out big time, kicked their butts, bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. Then you forced them to promise to not to make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want a key to the Touring Entertainer Shack? For someone as great as you, giving you the key could help to keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? You're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. Got the key to the shack. Did we get the key to the love shack? Baby. I'm sure most of you probably just got that reference. There's a song called Love Shack by the B-52s. Go ahead and we'll talk to his dad. He'll give us some more money. 239 in the bank. 107 to get to next level. I accidentally hit continue, but that's okay. So for right now, we'll end this play for right now, and we'll come back next time and we'll do part 2. We'll see how far we can get and what we can get done there. And we'll come back and do that one again. Another little interesting fact about this game is there was a free player's guide with the game whenever you bought it, and the game has become so rare that it's outrageous amounts of money for the game, for anything dealing with the game, so you're not really able to buy it anymore. But until next time, we will see you later.